If you're considering going solar, it's very important to understand how to read your solar proposal or bid that you get from your contractor. So today I'm here with Tyler from BVI Solar talking about exactly that. So thanks for having me at this job today.
It's a pleasure.
There are 5 items that we want to talk about to help homeowners evaluate their solar bids. What's number 1?
So the first item is finding a way to compare bids apples to apples. So a lot of times bids have different pricing, different system sizes. So getting down to the price per watt is the most important part. It's a very simple formula. Every bid has a final contract price and a system size. Just divide that size by the contract price and that'll give you your price per watt. The average in Southern California is around $4. Just like bids aren't the same, contractors will size the system differently based on your electrical needs. A lot of times you'll hear that percentage offset. 100% means that you're offsetting 100% of your electrical bill. Sometimes customers will go over that, but the real sweet spot for savings is 85 to 100%.
Okay, so you want to make sure that you're covering your utility bill, but not going too far over because it might not be financially advantageous for you.
Exactly. It's all about the economics.
Let's go into the next 2 are equipment and warranty, which are very well related together.
Absolutely. So equipment is pretty key. Equipment has come a long way. There's been a lot of manufacturers that have gone out of business in the solar space. So making sure you're getting a tier 1 or a top-notch equipment product is really important. Some of those brands include stuff like LG, Q-Cells, Certainty, SunPower, and on the inverter side is stuff like SolarEdge and Enphase.
So those are some great names to be looking for in your proposal.
Absolutely, and those actually lead to the warranty because inevitably a lot of those equipment products I just named have the same warranty. So if you get one panel or the other, you're going to get the same quality warranty. However, what you're not going to get is an installation workmanship warranty and a roof penetration warranty.
Which is important.
Exactly, because that's where most roofs fail and that's where most systems fail. Those are actually dictated by the contractor.
And of course, BVI has an incredible warranty, so we know that you guys are going to be around.
Absolutely. We are backstopped by Certainty, a 115-year-old company, and we offer a 25-year workmanship on the installation and roof penetrations.
Thank you. That's so fantastic. There's one more, and that's financing. Let's cover that pretty quick.
Yes. So the last piece of it is being able to understand what goes into your pricing. A lot of times, solar contractors will put loans in there, and there's different finance fees. So my advice to any consumer is to make sure that you're understanding what fees are incorporated in there and what that cost is to you and to the contractor down the road.
Thank you so much, Tyler. If you are thinking about going solar, you can get all of these 5 things that you need to look at when comparing bids right on ApprovedHomePros.com in our Show Extras section. And of course, you can find contact information for BVI Solar.